Good morning. So this is video 2 because I had a phone call I had to take, but so it's day 11, you guys. I was speaking on the other video about how I felt like I didn't have time to come here today, right? I didn't have time to make this video today, and because I have a lot of things I have to do today. Right? And then I thought to myself, well, because I know how to naturally get into these states, I could have just done it while I was driving, right? But I'm showing up for you and I'm showing up for me because when we feel that we can't spend the time because we got all this other shit going on is really when you need it the most, right? So I'm honoring the space by showing up. And what we're going to do is we're just going to do a couple, we're just going to breathe, right? And I'm going to upload both videos, so I'm not going to go into a lot right here. I'm just going to put a song on. If you've been here the whole time, you can just get into, you should be able to know the process of getting into the space of being fully present, right? With our breath, with our vision, with our touch. We're either going to hold ourselves or we're going to clear ourselves, clearing, your whole body. So you're visualizing your hands being the conduit of release, right? And your breath filling you up and releasing whatever needs to go out, right? So I will upload both videos. I need to, we're going to get into the space. I'm going to put a song on. I love you guys. Remember to love yourselves. Remember to say I love you before you start this practice. Just say I love you. I love you. And feel it in your soul. Feel it in your soul, you guys. My son, real quick, on the way to school this morning, he likes Bob Marley, and we hadn't really listened to him in a while. And he said to me, Mommy, I need to hear my favorite song. And I said, what song, buddy? And he said, Get Up, Stand Up. So I'm like, all right. So I put it on. And of course, he must know I needed to hear that this morning, right? And he's singing the song and he's singing it. And then he said, never give up the fight. And he kept going, never give up the fight. And I just felt it deep in my soul, right? Because we are in a fight, you guys. We're in a fight individually. We're in a fight spiritually. Humanity's in a fight. It's a fight, you guys. It is. It's a fight, right? And so my little boy, Zion, never give up the fight. And he kept saying it. And so I guess my question is, have you given up your fight, right? Have you given up? And if you have, how can we shift back into taking back our power, right? Because I know I'm tired too, you guys. I'm not going to go into details, but it's been intense lately, okay? So, but good news is that we get to choose how long we're going to stay in these places, because sometimes it's necessary to feel what you're feeling, right? It's always necessary to feel what you're feeling. That's how you release it. You have to go into these traumas, to these emotions, to these feelings, and ask some questions. And sometimes you're busy, right? And you just got to learn how to shift your brain and take your power back right then and there, right? So whatever space you're in, honor where you're at. Don't judge yourself. There's too many fucking people in the world judging everybody. Don't judge yourself. Speak to yourself gently. Be kind to yourself. And use your God-given gifts to love yourself whole. I love you guys. I'm going to just put on a song. I'm going to just spend some time breathing. I want you to visualize what you need and bring it into your body, and exhale what you do not need and release it out. Release it out. Nothing can have a hold of you unless you give it a hold of you, right? Nothing can have a hold of you unless you allow it to. We have to take responsibility for what we're allowing. It's not easy, but possible. to break these patterns, these cycles, these generational curses. It is possible. I love you. I'm putting a song on. I'm going to do my best to upload both videos. Hopefully they will upload at the same time. For some reason, technology is not my friend, but I love you guys. Let's get into it. Please start breathing, checking in with yourself, feeling what you feel, sending some love into your heart, sending some love into your mind, sending some love into your soul. How do you love yourself? How can you love yourself? How can you learn to not need anything else except your own love? It's enough. Your own love is enough. Your own love is enough. Take a deep breath and honor the space that you're in. Honor the chapter that you're on in your life. Take a deep breath. And release. Breath. And release. And just feel the words of the song, you guys. I love you. I love you, Christina. I love you guys. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love that will heal me. I release control and surrender to the flow of love We must learn our bodies so we know what they need. Sometimes what I need won't be what you need. So we have to really listen to our bodies, get to know ourselves. So when you're experiencing anxiety, overwhelmed, being tired, right? We all have these feelings. We know how to move it through us, right? It's not always about stillness. Sometimes it's movement. You got to get that shit out of your body. Those feelings, those things that are trying to grip you and hold you. When you show up for yourself on repeat, nothing can hold you when you're holding yourself. Nothing. So when we know who we are, we know always how to find ourselves in this world when it's pulling on us, right? We can always go back into our heart, into our mind, into our soul. We could tap in, we can check in, and we can remember how to move through these feelings. The only limit we have is our belief that we're not enough, that we're not worthy, that it's never going to change. Whatever the friggin' limiting belief is, move it through your body. Get to know your body. Get to know yourself. So nothing can shake you. So you know how to move these things that take place out of you. So I know today was a little bit different, but I had to honor what my body was telling me I needed. And I ask you to do the same. Take time to know what your body needs. Listen to your inner voice. Listen to the desires of your heart. What do you need? What are they saying? Are you listening? Can you get quiet enough to hear? It's practice, you guys. It's practice. And it doesn't matter what it looks like. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks. The only thing that matters is what it feels like. What does it feel like to check in with yourself, to move your body, to move it? What does it feel like? What do you feel like? How do you feel to you? There are ways to come to peace just like that. I was tired, right? I mentioned that. I don't know if it was on this video or the first one that I had to stop, but we can bring ourselves to perfect peace, mind, body, soul, by returning to who we are, by spending time, getting fully present, listening to our body at the soul level, so you know how to give it what it needs, and to release what it doesn't need, to release it, to release it, to release control, to revive your soul. You have that power. There's nothing outside of you that you need. You need nothing outside of you. Once you find a way to tap in inside of you, to get into the space of perfect peace, and it takes your surrender, then all the other things will be added. It takes surrendering. It takes pausing. And pausing doesn't always mean stillness. Sometimes it means movement with your breath. Depends on how strong the hold, how strong the forces are trying to tie you. When you learn who you are, and you know it without a shadow of a doubt, and you're confident in that knowing, you can break that shit like that. I love you.